God damn it. If I say I'm gonna finish something, damn, go finish something! It's like saving and quitting. After you just typed up a really long document, only to find that for some reason, your computer corrupted the save file. And you're like, oh no! It's like making a Word document whose hands go through the floor. I'm just gonna redo everyone that's being a fucking ass. There. God damn. Make him straight as fuck. Then I'm gonna make him a statue. Oh my god, unfreeze, I will kill you. Again. This is a zombie, so he's, you know, alright, dead. Did I disable collisions? Good. Stay there. Let's go clear up the rest of the shit. Ugh, god damn it. It's bugging me. Get your goddamn arm out of the ground. Oh, there's still something going on there? What? Things. Arms. Ground. Okay. Dust. Isn't that the one I just put? Stop being an asshole. It's always something. Fucking zombies. Not wanting to cooperate. Look at how smooth that frame rate is. Despite all of these things. Fuckity duckity suckity doo-dah day. Let's remake it. Fucking physics, man. To quote my favorite scientist. Fucking physics, man. Oh. So much work down the toilet. Actually, I'm going to do what I did last time and build the hair first. Which goes out this way a bit. Actually, we're just going to do the whole dress. So that dress took a long time. Not enough of a curve. I'd use my imagination and everything. And it was all for nothing! How far out? So, like, the entire length of that. So it goes way the fuck out there. She has a huge goddamn shoulder. Goes out to, like, fucking there. That's ridiculous. She's got massive shoulders. Alright, take 7. Wrong corpse. Start with the dress. It's all downhill from there. Or uphill. It's all downhill. I always confuse myself with that phrase. You want it to be downhill, right? Because then it's easier to walk. But downhill also hurts your ankles. I don't know. It's a bunch of wibbly wobbly, spacey, wasty, timey-wimey stuff. If I don't finish this, it's gonna bug the piss out of me. It needs to go a little more up. There's kind of... No, it still needs to go more. Son of a bitch. Gotta move the zombie to the place where he goes. Where that is, who even knows? Probably his mama, yeah. Just gonna disable collisions on everything while I'm going along. So... I think that's probably good. It's putting the zombies in different places every time and not just on the cursor where I want them to be. And their arms keep going through the floor. So things to avoid when drawing things with corpses. Arms going through the floor. That's a big one. Arms going through bodies. That's a big one. It's not at the right angle. It's gotta be more of a continuation. I'm just gonna death clock it. It's a continuation of this line for quite a while, and then it curves. See, now I put it where I want it. Son of a bitch. Maybe I shouldn't freeze the arms in place. Maybe that's what fucks it up. Probably one more, and then it should start to curve. How about the boo. Okay, so the curve is below. Yeah, so it should start to curve now. Hard part is getting the curve right. And making sure their feet don't go in the motherfucking ground. In general, let's keep the body parts out of the ground. Let the arms do what they will. Alright, Jelvoth Main. Sorry. I don't know if you'll ever come back. That was my bad. I really acted like a dick. It was just the culmination of all my failures. Coming back to haunt me. You seem like a pleasant person. And I was not a pleasant person because of my Mona Lisa. And now I feel super bad about it. So I had to start over. Whatever. I'm just not gonna fill in like a lot of stuff. That's how I'm gonna fix it. And every 15 minutes or so I'm gonna do a dust check. I'm gonna disable a lot of collisions for these ragdolls. Because the frame rate's fine when I've got collisions disabled, and be sure not to place anything too close together. Make sure their arms are not going into the ground. I'm going to stop talking to myself. Yes, I probably should have a long time ago. I think 2 more corpses and this side of the dress will be done. Or no, it's not, because I still have to do the curve that goes down there. I feel super bad now. I don't even want to try to justify it. It was a dick thing to it was a dick way to react. It was bad. Should have been nicer. I'll just leave it at that. Should have been nicer. I freaked out a little. I lost Two hours of work. I hate losing hours. But there was no reason for me to have been such an ass. I'm gonna get the hairline going again. Hate having a goal. And having something that sets it back a lot. And I know it wasn't much of a goal. It's just you're just supposed to have fun. Really. But fuck me. Fuck me. It's a long time spent getting shit together that didn't even end up mattering. Because it all broke. Really, this is just my way to distract myself from this weird lump that I found in my neck. Anyway, let's not talk about that. It's probably just a swollen gland or something. Never know. I didn't make her neck very long. Just be safe. Just be safe. Really, this would all work better if I just disabled collisions for everything. I don't know why. I don't know. Things about this bug me. I'll be honest. If the game's been around for years, and you still have to like port forward and do all this shit. I mean, granted, that's true with a lot of games. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Let's continue. The shoulder's a little too short. Some of the proportions are wrong, but that's okay. What the actual fucking deed? I'm gonna save a lot, just so I don't lose any of my work again. Look at that. That one right there was how far I got, and then I made the game engine crash. So I had the whole, like, I had the hair, I had the dress, and then I started filling in the hair, and that's when it all went wrong. And the game was like, please just kill me. I was like, no! You keep building my Mona! My corpse Elisa. Uh-oh. Starting to get some frame rate drop. That's the last thing I want right now. I'm going to try to freeze as little in place as possible. Just want a vague representation of the Mona. And try not filling in. If I do fill in the hair, it's going to be far less zombies than I used previously. Because even when you disable collisions, they tend to just fuck up. Do a dust check. So when things are colliding, that's what causes the game engine to crash. And you can tell when things are colliding because when you go underneath like this, you'll see dust clouds because they're basically like freaking out and creating a bunch of dust. So that's a good way to check to make sure you're not about to break the entire game. Unfortunately, that happened about an hour ago, but I could not see dust. So the game broke. And I lost 2.5 hours of work. 2 hours. It was 2 hours. Let's be fair. It's got to start curving. Ba-do-ba-do-ba-do-do-do-do-do. Try not to fuck with physics too much. Really, the hair over here is kind of a straighter line. Picture doesn't curve quite so much. Like from this point, actually, it starts to like pretty much goes zoop. I made it curve the wrong way. Anyway, just gonna, sometimes you gotta take out good old eraser. You gotta derp-a-derp-a-doop-a-doo. Okay. So it goes out. I probably could have kept this one here. I could go out one more. And then it'll start to go straight up. As my dad always used to say, do better, dummy. So let's do that. Feel like that may be too much? No, I think it's fine. Change my mind. And it is hair, so of course it's gonna move. Who knows? Maybe this time around it'll actually end up looking better than whatever piece of shit I had last time. Before the game broke. It does, the hair does look better. The dress is a little wibbly wobbly. Spacey wacy timey wimey. But the hair looks better. It's a little more accurate. I put way too much hair last time, I think. That could actually come in. Just a touch. Try not freezing the arms in place, because sometimes that seems to be what fucks it up. There we go. The hair's still kind of curving outwards, so that's weird, but whatever. It's not terrible. To be fair, it is made out of zombies. Not often does this sort of thing happen. Whoops! Don't break the arms. Don't break the arms. Disable collisions on stuff, just in case. Draw the line first. Throw up. Yeah, the hairline looks a lot better, I think. Than my older one did. This one I'm going to disable collisions on immediately, so that I can mix it up with those without it being a dick. May have been too sudden of a thing right at the end there. Let me get out my trusty measuring tool. Might have made it just a little too wide. Pretty sure I did now. See if I can fix it without deleting a bunch of stuff. I feel like that one is where it all starts to go wrong. Somewhere halfway in between what I did last time and what I did this time lies the truth in the Mona Lisa. Lies the Da Vinci Code. Starring Tom S. Hanks. What's his middle name? Disable collisions. Oh, the number of times I've started over this fucking Mona kind of bums me out a little. I think I can fix this without having to remove error thing. Which is good news. Still feels like the hair is like way too wide. And it's at the wrong angle. You know what? I'm gonna delete. All these need to curve more. Want to get the hairline right. This one I think I made go too far out. That's part of the problem. She doesn't have that much hair. By about the eye is where it's... above the eye, actually, is where it starts to go downward, so... Let's make it curve down a little more than it was before. Even though it may seem like a chore. But you gotta do your chores and stay in school and help your parents out with all that stuff. And whatever I get with the hairline this time around stays. Whoops, forgot to freeze the head. I sense dust. Dust check. Good. Very good. The most important thing here is to avoid making everything dusty. Should have gotten drunker. Would have totally gotten more into the art. Gotta get into the Leonardo da Vinci spirit by drinking Leonardo da Vinci Spirits, product of Milton Bradley. Trying not to freeze too many of the arms, because then they go through the floor and then they start freaking out. And then my game breaks. Much better. Alright. Maybe it isn't, but, you know, fuck it. We've come this far. Oh, Lord. Okay, let's get the rest of the middle chest piece. Disable collisions in that bad boy. I had my old one look. Yeah, it was definitely more rounded. Yeah. It's okay. I can always take a screenshot from the stream. And just while we're here, just want to document it. some of the proportions definitely are not correct. But it is the fucking Mona Lisa. I want a vague resemblance of the Mona Lisa. I want people to look at it and be like, hey, that's a thing that's trying to be the Mona Lisa. Ouch. Something that's not leather. I don't think they have any armrests that are particularly comfortable. Unless you get like cushion ones. I guess. But the leather is fucking my elbows up. My delicate elbows. Beautiful. Now the other side of her undershirt. Okay, so the other side of the undershirt is a continuation of this line here. And then it curves parallel to the cleavage line. This one's turned, Mona Lisa's turned like a little too much in this. But after losing 2 hours of the stuff that I did, I just want to get it like mostly done. At the very least, it'll look like a lady. And I'm okay with that. Classy as fuck lady. Actually, more than likely a peasant lady. Except she had, I mean, look at those are nice clothes. If I had clothes like that, even though I'm a man, I would wear them every day. Also, there's a bunch of stuff in the... We don't know what the bottom part, like, below her boobs looks like. It could look like that. All that we have of the Mona Lisa is where it cuts off, right at the shoulder. Right about there. Frame rate's starting to drop, so let's check for dust. Nothing. No dust. It's just dropping for no reason. Okay, and then the other side is a continuation of this line. Or no, it's not. Kind of goes at an outward angle. Yeah. Should be good. It goes down pretty sharply afterwards. Okay. Couple more. In fact, probably just one more after this. Now I'm going to take a picture, because the outline will be there at least. I at least want to have the outline with the dress and everything. Save with collisions on that bad boy. Nothing that can be done about me being a dick earlier. I'm still kind of upset with myself. But can't be changed now. All I can do is apologize from the bottom of my heart. That seems right. Let's get that weird little whatever she has on her shoulder. And her arm probably starts somewhere. We're going to have to make this up as we go along. Well, first, let's just get a screenshot. I wish my goddamn feet would get out of the way. How do I get my feet out? Draw. I don't want to see myself. It actually looks a lot better with the shadows. Yeah, let's leave the shadows in there. She's a little thin. A little thinner than she should be. I want to take a picture of it. My goddamn feet are getting in the way. How do I take a picture? Because screenshots are going to do that. Which is shitty. It's going to show my big old dumb foot. Player model. I don't want a player model. Can I be invisible? There's gotta be a way to take actual pictures. That doesn't involve blowing up the Mona Lisa. Oh, it's bugging me. Camera. There we go. Set up a camera in the right place. There we go. Beautiful. Screenshot. Handled. There's a general outline in there. There's got to be some way I can fill it in. At the very least, too, I want to save this as is. Too many saves. It's okay. No. Get off my screen. Actually, maybe that would be a good idea. Then I don't have to, like, go up all the time. Just have a camera set up. Alright, well, I have it saved. Let's see if I can fill in some of the hair. I'm going to fill this in very, very sparsely. Because the reason it fucked up last time is because I had too much going on in the hair. Shit was colliding with other shit. Make some sparse ass hair. Just want to fill up the space. That's all I'm looking for right now. I mean, slightly realistic would be cool too. Thought I heard dust. We seem to be dust free though, and my frame rate's still solid. Which means I done good. Disable collisions. Disable collisions. It's a little more time consuming, but it's totally worth it. Just spawn everything, disable the fucking collisions. That way, whenever anything else gets spawned in, there's no chance you're gonna get a bunch of wibbly wobbly bullshit. As they say in various art schools. Disabling all the collisions. I wish there was a quick key for disabling collisions on items. Or just an option to set it so nothing collides ever. Maybe there is when you set like a multiplayer server. I at least want to get her hair in. And I want a screenshot before it all goes to hell. There's not really much in the way of things I could use for shading. There's something really terrible I was going to say, and then I changed my mind. Yeah, because everything, it'll look super weird if I start throwing in like head crabs or something for skin tone. That's what I was thinking. That wasn't the extremely offensive thing I was thinking. But the point is it's going to look super funny if I don't do it right. It's like a macaroni picture, but with corpses. Coloring is fun. I have murdered an entire city to do this. I probably am going to unlock another achievement. I unlocked an achievement for 1,000 ragdolls. Just doing this. It's looking pretty decent. And you gotta keep filling in the hair. She's got some weird... Oh, that's her body. Strange. Her hair, like, thins out. So there's a section where it kind of looks like she has golden hair, but it's actually just her, like, her neck. And that would be, like, right about there. So I'm actually going to make the hair a little thinner. Once I get down there, I'll work it out. She had hair the color of corpses. That's how my detective novel's gonna start out. He's a weird detective. Peace, but peace. Ah, my wrist. My wrist hurts so good. Apparently I didn't scare everyone away by being a dick. Frame rate was dropping a sec. Could just be... I mean, the last time I said, oh, it's probably just the number of corpses. And then the fucking game broke. So I don't want to take chances this time. Mona Lisa Smile is the name of a movie. Thank you. It's coming together. Trying to fill in the hair. This is actually the second time I've done this tonight. The first 2 hours of my stream I did this, and then I placed a corpse somewhere that made the entire game engine crash. And the frame rate was like 1 frame a second. It was good. And so I had to start, not completely over, but I had to start a while back. I had to start 2 hours behind what I was before. And that was painful. Immensely painful. So this time I'm disabling collisions, because that seems to be what does it. I'm making the hair a little more sparse here than it is over there. Really filled it up over there. But here I'm doing a little less, just so shit doesn't break. Yeah. Plus, if I have all the zombies facing the right way, it might actually kind of look like hair. You never know. Still need an official name for this, because every time I have to explain it, it's always, it's a Mona Lisa made of corpses. And I need like an official name. I was thinking Corpse-Elisa, or Death-Elisa. A lot of death involved in this painting. Oh, just a little bit more. She's got really weird, like, thin hair, which I guess was probably a big thing for the ladies back in the days of Leonardo da Vinci. That's how you say his name in Italian. I looked it up. No, I didn't. Oh God, what did I do? Dip-a-doo, dip-a-doo. Monocorpse. Monocorpsa. What am I doing? Camera keys. Why? Zambona Lisa. That sounds kind of wrong, but that'll work. Zambona. Bona does not sound correct. Filling in the hair and it takes a long time and I'm gonna make the hair really, really, really good now, girl. Then I got to figure out how to color the dress. The dress is, I guess I could use the charred corpses for the dress. I'll use the charred corpses for the dress. Problem solved. The game's not even breaking yet. It's all coming together. This is actually how Leonardo da Vinci originally wanted to do it. It's like, if only the dead would come back to... That's how he sounded, because he was super Italian. If only the dead would come back to life. Hey, thanks for the follow, Wildcat. I wish I had the corpses of thousands of my enemies so I could make it into the painting. Actually, Mona was someone he loved. It was like, Mona, you are so beautiful. And now he's Spanish for some reason. It's beside the point. Mona, you are so beautiful. I want to kill a bunch of people and form their corpses into the shape of your delightful body. That's what Italians sound like. No, they don't. Okay. But alas, they did not have zombies. Nor did he have a bunch of enemies. He was actually fairly well liked, Leonardo. So he didn't have enough people to kill. Didn't have this fancy technology we have nowadays where you can just spawn corpses wherever you want. So he did it the good old-fashioned way, with paint. And he was like, man, this is a cool drawing. Oh, wait, he's Italian. Man, this is a cool drawing. I wish I had the corpses, though. You really would have drawn it together. I apologize to any Italians that are watching. I am part Italian myself. So it's okay. Uh-oh. I hear smoke. Okay, that's a bad sound. When you hear things moving around like that, that's what causes the game to break. It has something to do with that. One of these guys is freaking the fuck out. Did I disable? Ah, this guy. Look at him. Wibbly wobbly. Spacey ways of timey-wimey. And that guy. Okay, I hear the dust, but do not see it. Oh, it's right here. Gotta make the dust not happen. Oh, his arm went through the goddamn floor. Did I fix it? Okay, good. Whenever that dusty shit happens, that's when the entire game breaks. And you lose... Now it would be another, like, hour and a half of work. Problem solved. If only there were a way to spawn everything with disable collision on. That would be ideal. Because then there's no chance I'll fuck it up. How long have I been streaming today? Or overall, since the beginning of time? Today it's been 3 hours and 42 minutes. I think I first started when I moved into this place in like December or January. It's been a while. This is actually a 2-stream project. Got half of the Mona Lisa done in one 3.5-hour stream. And then decided to get the other half done. That is a big penis! Thank you, Pedo Bear. Have to comment on it. It's important. It's impressive. It's very thin and pencil-like. It's very, very strange looking. And disable collisions on some of these things just so they don't freak out once put in the hair. It's a thing. It's a big thingy. And multiple meanings of the word. Did Pedo Bear just come in, draw a penis, and then leave? I support that fully. Oh my god. I still am trying to figure out something from last night. It's weirding me out. It happened during one of my streams. Oh no, Pedo Bear's here. Okay, cool. Cool. I mean, if you wanted to just draw a penis and leave, that's cool too, but... You know, I like when people stay. So yesterday I'm doing a stream. And some guy comes in the chat. And is just like... Fuck you, you fucking asshole. I unfollowed you, so it's no use banning me. You're a dick. And I had no idea who he was. It was great. Still trying to figure it out. It was endlessly entertaining. I spent the rest of the stream just wondering what I had done. If I had done anything. Almost done with the hair. Sweet zombie Jesus. Sweet zombie Mona Lisa. That's now a thing that we can say. Oh my god, there's so much hair. Why does she have so much hair? If there's anything we've learned today, it's that zombies don't look like hair. But it's okay. What was that? Saw something out of the corner of my eye. Zombie corpses everywhere. Let's sing a song about zombie Mona Lisa, yeah. Right about there, actually, is where you can start to see some of her... I didn't realize... It looked like highlights. It looked like she had highlights down at the bottom of the hair, like right about there. But it's actually just her body behind all of this stuff. Turns out they weren't big into highlights back then. So I'm going to make the hair kind of curve a little. Because of that. I have just a little bit of skin showing. Alright. Zombie Mona Lisa, yeah. Pop, 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 boop, boo. Boo, 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 ba-doo, boom, boom. Oh, I can have some of the arms poking out, and that'll kind of be like there's hair covering it, but it's not, you know, completely. It's good. It's not completely covering. Did I disable collisions? I did. I have unlocked achievements today doing this. It's fantastic. Dance. Dance, 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 dance. Dance, dance, dance. Dance, 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 dance. It's only more annoying when it's off rhythm. Disable collisions. So much to fill in. That's what he said? All right. Disable collisions. Don't want the things crashing into each other, yeah. Whoops. Gotta disable all these collisions. Whoops, I enabled. I'm an enabler. Go out, get drunk. Let's fill in some more of the hair on this side. I made it too sparse. Good to see that the game's not crashing. Disable all the collisions. Sometimes I have coughs that sound like sneezes. But thank you. Happens a lot. I think I also purposefully force my coughs. Oh, college! Okay. That's why that's my dirty word. So what do I? It's my substitute word. College. Don't ask why. I'm gonna put one more piece of hair, like right here. So it's not such a weird, like, square thing. Oh, my body hurts. Hello, Rough and Rugged 527. Alright, let's fill in this dress. Oh wait, I gotta put that little... She has a weird, like, maybe a toga or something on her left shoulder. That pretty much follows this whole thing. So I'm gonna put one more line and fill that in with probably head crabs, and then the rest of the dress I'll fill in. It's kind of dark green, but I'm just gonna use black. Because really, her hair is very dark, but I used blue. Whatever. Corpse Elisa. Mona Corpse. Mona Zombie. T indeed. I agree wholeheartedly with all of those T's. Every last one of them. From here on out, I'm just going to disable collisions. Just to be safe. It gets kind of bigger towards the middle. That's what she said. Oh, okay. It never ends. The pain never ends. Disable collisions. Why? Because I said so. Damn right I took it there. No. Okay. What does everyone think this is? This thing that I'm doing. Is she wearing a toga? Does she have armor on? Is she about to go to battle? It's very clearly cloth, so it's probably not armor. Unless it's like caster armor. She's gonna go cast spells with her eyes. Look at those eyes. We may never know. We may never find out. Because Leonardo da Vinci's fucking dead. So there's no chance. There's just no way we'll ever know. This is super sad painting the Mona Lisa words. Oh, the amount of time I could have saved. 7 years old, huh? You type very well for a 7-year-old kid. You're pretty good at those T's and those Y's. If that's true, I will remind you that I am not accountable for anything I say. There is a reason I put a maturity warning at the beginning of each of my streams. 'Cause I say things. I say things that are messed up. Either way, welcome. Rough and Rugged. That is an interesting name for a 7-year-old Twitch account. Just like to put that out there. It's a very, very strange name. Nothing wrong with it. Not judging. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I didn't make it bigger in the middle like I said I was gonna. Probably like these three need to go and it needs to curve more. So that the center's bigger. I know, I feel so serious! I'm pretty much never serious. Except for this. This is serious, serious artwork. So super duper serious. But what is this? What am I making? She has a gold. What is it? It's like a. I don't know. She has a gold thingy on her shoulder. Karma Chameleon. That's right, Karma Chameleon. Okay. It's really hard to keep up. So it's she sells she sells for the seashore. It's on that level. Boom, boom, boom. Her like to kill a lot of people, then I paint them into a picture. Come on. Ouch, my soul. It hurts, inside and out. There's a lot of commas. It's an excessive amount of commas. Really, you wouldn't say comma. You would just have a lot of... I think that just represents a really long pause, actually. Because every comma's a pause. So you just pause for the amount of time you would normally pause for every comma. Keep forgetting to disable collisions. Gonna fuck something up. I like saying letters and punctuation. That's why I'm being so cray-cray. Because sometimes the man's gotta be cray-cray when confronted with excessive punctuation. Disable collisions. She only has it on one side. That's what's weirding me. Maybe it's a purse? Like an old-timey Italian purse? I just don't know what this connects to. And it's weirding me out. Like, really, this middle section probably just goes straight down. And then she has this goes over that. I guess. Looking at it now, this is probably like a purse or a satchel of some kind. Leonardo da Vinci did not provide us with enough information to say definitively. So what I'll do is I'll continue the sash and I'll make one more line straight down. I'm illustrating on the screen. You guys can't see my hands touching the screen. Need a hand cam. To make it all clear. Now I'm wondering if this goes all the way, like, diagonally across the undershirt. I can't tell what it is. It's a shame. Maybe it's a weird fanny pack. A fanny pack that she straps to her body like a purse. You could even call it a purse. If you really wanted to. Possibilities is endless. I think she's probably wearing a bag. She probably has a bag. Why did she pose with a... Damn it, Leonardo. So many unanswered questions. The Da Vinci Code 2. What the fuck is she wearing? That's the headline. I'm gonna make this go straight out because I think it's like a purse or something. Foo! 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 It is super bugging me, though. My artistic interpretation is that she is wearing some kind of bag. Which also means that these need to come out in a fairly straightish line. I've made my decision. Could just look it up. But, not gonna. Okay. So never had to really examine Miss Mona very carefully. So she has a gold thing. I'll say right about here. This is where the rest of the shirt comes down. Haha! Foiled again. Fafoo, haha. I just like to read. Reading's fun. So is using your imagination. Could be something else besides a bag. She could just have a head attached to a piece of cloth. She could be a psycho! It could be her head flail. And she just keeps on her at all times. You. That's a really hard one. It's those Y's. It's the Y's and the U. Makes it super difficult to say. Just imagine, just imagine, just imagine all the things that we could be. It's a lot of U's. I can't say it. You. I'll just make a face. That's my U face. Oh, it's so weird. Or weird, like she's wearing a bag. Because you can see that like it wraps behind her. It starts to get dark when it gets to her back. We'll figure it out as we go along. That was probably an accurate number of A's. Bling gung gang gung gang ging ging gung gang gung gung gang ging ging gung gang gung gung gang ging ging gung gang. I guess I kind of feel like looking it up now. Come on, chameleon, chameleon, chameleon. Come a chameleon, chameleon. Come a chameleon. Come a chameleon. Come a chameleon. We may never know what it is she's wearing. I also didn't give her enough boobage. Really, this line, actually? Should be more straight. All right. I think that also means I have to, okay, yeah, I'm gonna remove this. I'm gonna redo this line. Because they didn't give her enough. She's a big lady. She's got stuff going on in that department. Disable collisions, 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 collisions. That'll be good. Ooh. How far do you want to make it go? This is all stuff that we have to just make up. Because there's not enough reference material. We can't see beyond the cleavage line. Nor can we see what is attached to that gold stuff. It kinda looks like I'm doing it at the exact same angle it was before. Which I guess the black part of the dress kinda covers it up. But at less of an angle. Now's the hardest part of the drawing. Female anatomy. Whoops. Disable collisions, got to make sure things are good. Ah, this is tough. What's in the satchel? Keep forgetting to disable collisions. Probably this angle's right. I hereby surmise this is probably all okay. But these ones need to curve more to match the boobs on the other side. That's right. Classy as fuck. And then they'll go straight down. And that'll show that she's got the boobies. 'Cause I'm 12. Actually, those are even. Okay. Really, I could have just drawn a straight line and not delved into what Mona has in the way of cleavage and boobies. But it's too late for that now. We've committed. Jesus Christ, it is 12:07. There. It's suggested. At the very least. Maybe just for the boob section. Well, for that whole thing, it's going to be a little lighter. Hello, Lewis4552. So I think that's sufficient. I'm gonna need something to illustrate where her arms are. It seems like the arms are kind of in line with that. So let's put another line there. That. That should be good. Oh, my wrist is killing me. How are you doing today, Lewis? Thank you. It's been a long time. I did a bunch of it, and then my game crashed because I forgot to disable collisions on a lot of these things. And so they were bumping into each other, and that made the entire engine like run at 1 frame a second. And it was super lame. I had to start all over again. Actually, she appears to be... I can't tell if she's wearing some kind of... It could be like a cloak kind of thing. In which case you wouldn't really see the arm anyway. You would just see the dress. Or the cloak. With that on the outside. I think it's going to be... Yeah, she's probably wearing a dress. But... I think I'm going to put an arm there. Just because it'll make it a little more obvious that she's derpy derp. That she's wearing a satchel or whatever that is. Whatever that gold thingy is. Let's see. Well, this section has been 2 hours. And then I did like half of it, half of the outline and stuff in another stream, which was another 3.5 hours. So it's been like 5.5. Plus I lost a bunch of work, which was like another 2 hours. So all in all, it's been way too long, approximately. I'm trying to imagine what the section below about here looks like. It's difficult. I'm gonna give that a little bit of time, and let's make this gold satchel thingy with head grabs. Sure. This is going to take a long time. I need something bigger than head grabs. How about Vorties? Vortigons. Well, thanks for stopping by, and thank you for the compliments. Let me disable collisions on all of this so it doesn't screw anything up. I apparently already disabled collisions on a lot of it. Having a really hard time picturing this. I think she's wearing a dress. And her arm would be behind on that side, but this one, it would be different. It would be in front, but it would probably be like a straight line. I think really I could probably make another line here, going like that way, and that would be her arm. I don't think this is going to look right. I don't know. Because the dress thing that she has on over it... God, what is she wearing? Decisions. Let's continue with the Vortigaunt stuff. Until I reach a conclusion. Some of these I've already disabled collisions. A lot I haven't. There's one. This is gonna take a lot of Vortigaunt. Son of a bitch. Oh, I can't wait to put the time-lapse video of this together. It's gonna be fun. Still not getting any lag, which is great. It means I'm doing everything right. Dust check. We're good. Okay, there's that half. We want to kind of shade it, maybe with like a... Can I paint Vortigaunt? Or do we just have something brighter that I can use for the other side? There's head crabs, but that would take a long time. So let's do it. They're actually about the same shade. I want like a body that is Vortigaunt shade. Let's just continue it with Vortigaunt. Well, but I want it to be clear that that is... Let's just see if I can... I can change the fucking colors. I really wish you could undo actions and not ragdolls. Because it does that by default, and that makes me sad. It's good to know I can shade. Can color the entire thing. So I will do that with the Vortigaunt. Make one half of it darker than the other, and that way I can do all this without problem. Vorda. Filling in things takes long ass time. I could actually do shading, that's insane. Does this let me color, like, the ground? No. I can recolor all the other stuff, though. Cool. Good Lord. I'm gonna do some stuff. I have yet to decide, like, how far I'm going with this. I just discovered the coloring tool. So, yeah. Let's see. I really wish... I don't know. I'm going to do some color. Like that I'm going to do, just so it looks like it kind of looks in the photo. And then I'm going to do some on the sleeve too, because otherwise it's going to be confusing. I don't know. I'm probably not going to do like skin tone stuff, because that would get too difficult to... There would just be too much going on. I think the outline is sufficient for her skin, even though she looks like marble or stone or whatever. But really, I'm just making it up as I go along, so... Most of this section of her body isn't actually in the painting at all, so... Just kind of coming up with it. Came to the conclusion that she's wearing some kind of bag. And that's what this gold colored thing is. Gotta stay within the lines. Stay within the corpse lines. Yeah, totally. I totally get tired of doing this. So far, like, everything else has been great. And this is fun, too, but... This is the most tedious. The hair took for fucking ever, too. Took a long time. But art isn't always entertaining. Or something. That's why you gotta make all your art out of corpses. As I was saying earlier, Leonardo himself would have done it if he had had the corpses at the time. He did not. He was too busy painting things. Oops. That's fine. You won't even see it from far away. What do I do? I've been trying to do this every Thursday. I stream Wednesday and Thursday every week. Wednesday I choose a random game. Actually, the last like 4 streams I've done have been Terraria, with the new update that just came out and everything. I started out with Borderlands the pre-sequel, because that was a game I was playing at the time, when I first began Twitch streaming. Unless you were just saying a general, like, what else do you do with my time? In which case, I pretty much only play games during streams, just because of time. Write music. Go to my job. It's actually going faster than I thought it was going to. Now that I've figured out the method for coloring. Just like 4 or 5 Vortigaunt bodies in a row. This is like I've unlocked achievements today, just doing this. I apparently didn't have the ragdoll achievement for doing like 1,000 ragdolls. And now I do. Do-do-do. Scoo-be-doo. And the witch's ghost. It's the best of the Scooby-Doo movies. Zombie Island was okay too. No, Zombie Island was good. No, this stream's been going for 4 hours, about 5 hours now. I usually start at about 8 o'clock my time, and it is currently 12:30. Started a little early today. The rest of the day I did other stuff. Like play Terraria. That was about it. It's a pretty chill day. It's one of my days off. So, you do what you can. Sleep in. That's an important part. This whole thing, though, is taking a long ass time. And by the time it's done, it will have been many, many insanely crazy hours. Okay, the arms are starting to poke through there. No arms. No touching, Vortigaunt. Miss Mona is here to pose, and nothing else. Don't you go getting any funny ideas. Da-doom, doom-ba-doom. Whoops. There we go. Okay, I think like 2 more rows, and then I can make the other Vortigaunt. I'll just make half of the Vortigaunt slightly darker color. That way I don't have to color all of them. Because that would be intense. Yeah, the hair was pretty intense. I did pretty much the same thing I'm doing here. Like with the rest of the lines and stuff, I actually froze them in place and like had to rearrange them. With these, I'm just kind of throwing them on there. Makes it a little easier. Takes slightly less time. Okay. See if I can get a shade that is slightly darker than what the Vortigaunt are now. Let's try it like that. Never used the color tool before. Oh god. It hurts. So much clicking. I'm gonna have to not play any games all day tomorrow. Seems like frames are dropping. Dust check. Everything's solid. If you don't disable collisions, then the ragdolls start to like fuck with each other, and then they start doing this like weird friction-y thing that breaks the game engine. And that's how I lost 2 hours of work. That happened. So I'm disabling collisions on every single thing that I'm putting down now. Okay, I wanted to use the charred corpses for the dress. Whoops. Are they smoking? That would add another element to it. I'm gonna paint them too, because it seems like they're not different enough from the rest of the corpses. Color them the darkest dark that was ever dark. Yeah, Garry's Mod, they do have like an older version that's free, I think. Like before it was released on Steam, basically. But this version, it's fairly cheap. It was, I mean, at the time I got it, it was super cheap because of Steam sales. But I think it's like $10 normally. It's not too bad. Especially the amount of things that you can do within it. Her dress is kind of green, it's not black per se. But I think I'm going to make it black. But that should be the last that I have to... Well, and then there's that whole section. And that section. And that section. I'm just going to do the dress, and then I think I'm going to call it a night, because it has been almost 5 hours. It's a lot of hours. And... yeah, it is a light green. Parts of it are darker just because of the shading. So I'll make like half of it lighter green and the other half dark, just so it stands out from that. What was I just gonna do? Oh yeah, I wanted to take a picture. I like to do a picture every so often in case the game breaks. Camera. Picture. Beautiful. I'm gonna save too. Actually, I'm gonna keep that there, because then I can just be like, boom, boom. Handy. Super duper handy. It's our handy dandy notebook. I'm saving every so often. It's like saving your work when you're in like Microsoft Office or some shit. It's like that basically. Welcome back, Wildcat. Wah. Alright. Sounds good. Thank you for stopping by. And all the lovely compliments. And the interesting discussion. Really, I could use something else, but I want to go with the zombie theme. I want to stick with the zombie and or, you know, just corpse theme. Could probably fill this a lot easier if I use some other material, but... Whoops, collisions. Bam! There. Now my character's not in the shot. And neither is my health bar. Oh my god. Today's stream is brought to you by peanuts. Unsalted, delicious peanuts. Mmm, so good. And it's good for me too. No problem. Guess I could have moved my webcam too. I'm trying not to chew in my mouth open. Those other sections took a long time. This is going to take a super long time. Disabled collisions. If only there were some kind of paint. Then I wouldn't have to kill all these people. Just for the sake of art. I'm sure there is. I'm just too lazy to look it up. Plus, this is more entertaining. See how close I can get to the Mona Lisa with just corpses. Just bodies. Hopefully, my save doesn't break. Earlier, I saved and then loaded, because the game was going slow, and sometimes that fixes it. I've played GTA too. I have GTA 5. I've done a couple of streams of that. I just didn't get many people coming in. So, I mean, whatever. I had fun with it, but... Yeah, I have GTA 4 and 5. GTA 5 is super fun. Oh yeah, GTA 5 also, like, is a little more graphics intensive, and because of that, it was causing my computer every once in a while to, like, send out a power surge that would turn off my microphone. So I need to fix that before I can do, like, steady streams of that. Thanks for the follow! Did I make one? There. Holy shit. I just realized. Copy to clipboard? What does that mean? Can I copy things? Because that might make things a little easier. Copy to clipboard? It said you can spawn it with the tool gun. Boom, 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 boom. I want to try spawning with the tool gun. Oh, good lord. Oh, good lord. Oh, fuck you. Ridiculous! It only took me hours to figure it out. And I don't have to use the menu all the time. How sad. It's not much faster, but it is faster. Especially for the coloring phase. I'm actually going to paint all these ones beforehand. Well, just have, because it looks, I already kind of have like a solid arm line set up here. So I'm going to paint these ones black. I totally did that on accident, but... Oh, now I feel sad. I can't believe it took me that long to figure out you could... I didn't even know you could right-click shit in that menu. That's how little I play this game. Black is the blackest black. I'm just turning these corpses into, like, actual charred corpses. Beautiful. And the rest of them I'll make kind of darker light green. Because of the shading, it looks like kind of darkish green, but it does get lighter towards the front. Excuse me. Creator. Duplicator? Left click to paste, right click to copy. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh my god. You can copy and paste. I mean, mostly. Yeah, when I get on Garry's Mod, I've done this on YouTube too, but I do like a kind of a more entertaining thing. It wasn't until pretty recently that I decided to actually do... I called it Gmod art, and it wasn't until recently that I was like, I should actually try to do some kind of artistic thing in Garry's Mod. Most of the time I just make stupid scenes. I just like posing shit in sandbox mode. But there's tons of stuff. There's tons of game modes. All sorts of junk. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to create one of these dudes. Disable collisions. Check really fast to make sure nothing's dusting up here. And I'm gonna paint this motherfucker green. Let's go for nice darkish green. It's perhaps a little too dark. Now the duplicator. But first, I think if I make this no collision, it should automatically set it to where it's not going to collide. It does not. That's okay. Still makes it faster. Thank you. Thanks for the follow and thanks for stopping by. Definitely recommend checking out this game if you play on PC. It's super de-duper fun. There's an endless number of game modes also that you can do. This is just what I do. It should go a lot faster now that there. Now that I've selected the right angle. Let's disable collisions on everything, just so nothing fucks up. We've come too far. Oh god, it hurts. It hurts so good. Good night, and good luck. Oh my god, I really wish I would have discovered the duplicator earlier. I also wish it did it, it duplicated it with collisions disabled. Having a hard time keeping track of what I'm doing here. Oh, sweet zombie Jesus. Well, that made that whole section go a lot faster. Had I only known that duplication was so fucking easy. Would have saved a lot of time, at least on the hair. Okay, the left side of her dress is very much darker. Very much darker. I think every time I get done with a row, I'm going to disable collisions for the entire thing. Whoops. Alright. There's her dress done. Now I need some brighter coloring for the middle piece. This is really worrying me. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I do need a middle piece on there. I wasn't going to, but now I think I need to. How about Combine? Sure. There is a little bit of a frame rate drop. Let's just check really fast. Make sure nothing's dusting. Thank you. And thank you for the follow. It came together. It's been a long time. It's taken way too long now. But that's okay. I'm not sure the Combine's going to be the right color for that middle section. Let's see if I can get a character that does it first. Or that is the right color. G-Man might be close. Frame rate's starting to drop. Misclicked. Okay. Disable collisions. Let's get this thing again. For the coloring, it's easier to just use the duplicator. Disable. 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 Ladies are blue. Whoops, that's enabling. Okay, it's all coming together. I'm gonna leave her skin brighter colored, just because then it will stand out from the rest of everything else. Plus, I could like put more corpses in there, but I think it'll be better like that. It's already, there's so much going on with all these corpses that I think this is the only situation in which that is an appropriate thing to say. There's so much going on with all these corpses. Yeah, I think it would be better to just leave the skin mostly open. Hello. Hello, Triple T. Question mark. No, this is Sandbox. If that was a question, then the answer is this is Sandbox. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Whew. Ow. My wrist is going to kill me all of tomorrow. Had to kind of make it up for the whole section, like below this line, because there's not. It's Leonardo da Vinci just stopped. It's just like whatever. I don't give a damn. I'm actually gonna make it as uniform as possible. Is there... I still don't understand the question. Is there trouble in Terrace Town? In the game, yes. Not this game. Does that answer the question? I mean, trouble in Terrace Town exists. This much is true? That's all I got. I am equally confused. Because these questions don't seem to be full questions. I mean, trouble in I can answer them to the best of my ability. I am not playing Trouble in Terrace Town. There you go. Got the question. I'm not going to be playing Trouble in Terrace Town tonight. I don't usually. I'm kind of doing this thing. And I'm almost done with the stream, I think, actually. 'Cause I'm old, and I gotta get my beauty sleep. Sweet zombie Mona Lisa. I mean, there's a lot to be desired in the coloring. I could color a little bit. I can make the whatchamacallit, the lower part of her body a little darker. That sets the chest apart. I don't know, it's not something Leonardo had to think of, because he was only drawing from here up. So, sometimes you gotta make things up. Well, good damn. Need a color. It's kind of like darker skin color. Shadowy skin color. Son of a bitch. I broke it. Duplicator. I really want an undo action button. There's got to be one of those. There, I fixed it. Why is he clear? Did I make him clear? Oh, I didn't put it to full derp. That's why. Okay, now we do that thing I was talking about. This part looks a little funny. Something about it. Can't quite place it. It still is a little strange. Okay, there's like a weird lump going on there. That's better. Yeah. I mean, could go slightly more into detail. Yeah, I'm gonna color some of the hair kind of darker brown over here, just for a sense of something. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I'm not sure what's going on. There. Has a little kind of 3D-ish aspect to it. So many corpses. So many dead things involved in the creation of this work. I feel almost guilty. Thank you. Trying to decide if there's anything else I want to do with it. I don't know. I have no idea where I got the idea. It was random. Normally I do this kind of thing on my YouTube channel, except I just pose ragdolls in various scenes that are usually very obscene and disgusting, quite frankly. And that's what I started doing last time, and then I was like, wait, I call the series Gmod Art. I should try to actually make like an art piece, but I should make it out of something disgusting. So I used all corpses. I mean, once I got to a certain point, it was things were painted, and I used Vortigaunts and stuff, but it was all just. It's mostly zombie corpses, except for the coloring in the middle. That's all G-men, and those are Vortigaunt. Everything else is some kind of zombie corpse. Oh, and there's a line in the center of the mouth, when viewed from above. So yeah. I just can't believe how far it's come. It's crazy. I gotta take a picture. And it's probably important that I save it. So that it is readily available. It's taking a while to save. There's way too many ragdolls. Oh, you can see my character. How does one do things? Where's my camera? I put a camera somewhere. Oh, there it is. Welcome back, Lewis, by the way. I saw that you typed. Say cheese! Oh my god, look at the frame rate. It's going down. Alright, I think it's 1:10. I've been doing this for 5.5 hours now. So, with that in mind, I'm gonna go pass out. But holy shit, it's done. I will be uploading screenshots to my Steam profile. I'm going to put up a time-lapse video on my YouTube channel of the entire thing coming together. But thank you everyone who has joined me over the course of, Jesus, it was like 7 hours of putting together a bunch of corpses in the shape of a Mona Lisa. I could do like the background drawing and stuff too, but it would get pretty confusing. I just wanted to get the person in there. And that alone took a long time. So thank you everyone. I do want to thank everyone who followed AYGTX, Lewis4552, Wildcat123459. Damn it, I missed it. Danis12345 and Cool KGC. Those might actually be from yesterday. I don't know. Some of them. Anyway, thanks again, everyone. I will post on Twitter if I'm going to stream. It'll definitely be every Wednesday and Thursday, but stay tuned to Twitter because I'll do stuff. They'll put stuff there.